Welcome to the Terrace of Endless Springs. Here's my character at level 120 with an item level of 326. I'm doing this raid on the 25 player heroic difficulty, and as I pull up the map here, you'll notice that it's a very short raid with only 4 bosses, and they are basically back to back. Now for the most part the fights are pretty simple, but some of them are a little annoying to get through. So that's my bag, pretty emptied out, starting out with 28,774 gold. As you can see here, this is the first boss fight. Pretty simple. There's about 4 trash mobs that you have to kill before you can start this encounter. But other than that, that is it. So he goes down pretty quickly, as you saw there. He drops like 50 gold plus 6 or 7 items, as you can see there. And they are all worth, anywhere from like 20 to like 50 gold each. Especially the weapons are worth a lot, and the token pieces are worth a lot of money. I'll show you a little bit about that later. But here's the next fight, Su Long, literally back to back after the first boss, which really, trims the length of these runs. It makes it pretty good. If you didn't notice about the time, I started at 2:06 p.m. It's only been about 2 minutes so far. And there goes Su Long. He goes down pretty quickly. And there's these little ads there. Just have to wait to get out of combat before you can open up this loot box here. This treasure chest. So of course I vanish, and there you go. More gold and more items. So of course, one cool thing about this, especially at the higher levels, is that you can, get by these pretty quickly, obviously. And here's the next set of trash mobs. That's really it. And here's the next boss. But what I was talking about in terms of the damage is that if you're able to DPS them down quickly enough, you can kind of like bypass some of the other spells and abilities they have to kind of make it a quicker run, make it easier on yourself. So for this boss is pretty annoying because every once in a while, once you take him down a couple percentages, he'll put up the protect, a bubble, and basically immune to all damage. But of course, once you do this, you'll notice that once you kill one of the elementals, the bubble goes down. You can go back to attacking him. And this happens pretty frequently. So of course you just rinse and repeat this for the whole fight. Kill one elemental and go back on the boss. So of course, the more damage you can do, the quicker you can take him down, and you can kind of lessen the amount of times that he will use the protect on himself. And thankfully he didn't have to go through the whole hide phase of the fight. His health went down pretty quickly, and there's more gold and of course more rewards. So far it's 2:10 p.m. It's only been 4 minutes since the time I introduced myself in the beginning. So here's the Shaw of Fear. This boss is a little tricky because of his, his tactics to this fight. Once you bring him down to about 66%, he'll take you, phase you out of this world and take you to the Dread Expanse. So here's the Shaw of Fear. He retreats, In the past, I've always had trouble soloing this because once he gets to this part of the fight, he would phase out. And since I'm the only one there, pretty much end the encounter and the whole thing would reset. So basically impossible. But now, as you can see, I can still fight the Shaw of Fear. I just can't move. Can't use that ability, in the bottom left there. So I just kind of, put all my damage out there, try to kill the Shaw of Fear. As you see, there's a point where he just kind of submerges beneath, and then he'll come right back up. It's good, as long as he comes to you, you can of course kill him. For the melee class, it's probably easier for a ranged class to take care of this. But of course, more gold and more loot. And that is a lot of stuff to fill up your bag. So make sure your bags are empty, as you do with all your solo raid runs here. So of course, got some money. I did the bonus roll and got like 22 gold or something. Of course, what you get is just completely random. So I'm at like 29,019, and I'm going to be selling all this stuff. So the token pieces, as you can see here, is worth 50 gold. It's probably worth more than the actual item that you get if you use a token piece. So only use it if you want like a transmog gear, something you don't have. But other than that, just sell the actual token, is worth more than the actual item. So I'm at 29,672, which, the math's about like 900 and something. You can round that up to about 1,000 gold, depending on the drops you get. So anyways, you can make about 1,000 gold in like 6 minutes. Since I finished the raid at 2:12, only took me 6 minutes to do the whole raid. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.